Hello everyone. My name is Xynthia, and I am a dragon person thing. I'm getting things ready for the stream because today is more Final Fantasy XIV. I'm excited. I just ate dinner and I low-key think I ate too much, even though it wasn't even that much food. My stomach feels a little too full. Okay, I'm going to test the chat bot just to make sure it works, because I like to do that. Yay. Okay. Yay! Actually, I might keep my keyboard closer to myself so I can use it. Oh yeah, I didn't need to do that. Stream is up and running. I made sure to why am I repeating myself? I was saying I made sure to update things, but it's more like I was making sure there were no updates. There was like a couple Steam updates and there was like a little bit of a Final Fantasy update. But I made sure to do that before starting the stream. So, I will not be using up all my bandwidth for this. Okay, I need to log in. I think everything's ready. The only thing is that I said I would probably get a black square to put over the chat instead of the delicious Adeptus Temptation from Genshin. I did not do that. I don't have a black square. I didn't download a black square. Because I have to download one. I guess I could make one. I could just make one in Paint and then crop it. Okay. Final Fantasy is getting up and running, so let me... Oh my gosh. It's a miracle that every time I log in now, the resolution is correct. Okay, so... Yes, the game I need to change it to Final Fantasy XIV. There we go. Yes. Okay. I'm just adjusting my earbuds. We can hop right into it. The last thing, okay, I legitimately had to like look at the tail end of my previous FF14 livestream because I forgot where I was. I was like, what is going on in this story? And I was like, oh yeah, I think we're in Thanalan. Oh. I was like, I don't really remember where we are, but then I was like, oh, there's a church. And, like, there's, like, weird stuff going on at the church, and we were digging things up. Oh, actually, while I'm waiting, I'll turn on the chat cover. Haha. It looks goofy, I know, but it's what I must do, or what I've chosen to do. I love that it covers the chat, too. That's cool. I did say, okay, in the description of the video, it does say... It is, oh, we're a little too close. That's not what I wanted. Okay, music's a little loud for me. I'm gonna... Sometimes my... We're just gonna turn down the master volume a bit. Just because... I don't know, sometimes I'm like... Sometimes it feels like my hearing is just, like, more sensitive on certain days. I'm like, Okay, so I was going to check... no, what I'm thinking... I was checking to see if, like... I'm in Ul'dah. Okay, so the description of this video is wrong, but I'll change that probably after I've finished the live stream. Or maybe not, I don't know. Actually, I think I can change that. I'm gonna try and change it from my phone, because I'm lazy, I don't want to change it from... I don't know if I can, though. Okay, we'll see. No views. Bet. Okay. Nope, that's not. I want to edit the video. Okay, maybe I can't do that. Mayhaps I can't do it while I'm live. Maybe if I go... Okay, I don't think the app is not always the best. Okay, I am gonna just go ahead and... Okay, what I am gonna do, I apologize, but I am going to mute the game because the game is just my audio and I don't need y'all hearing me clicking on things, so you get to listen to my voice for a while instead. Okay, let's go to this. So I'm in Ul'dah. Let me just change that. Okay. Save. We're good. That's all I needed to do. But I couldn't do it from my phone. Okay. We're back. We are so back. And by we, I mean me. Okay. So I need to talk to Isambard about what I've learned when it comes to my investigations. Posing as a priest, to think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Xynthia. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. Okay. So, I would usually take the boots, but the boots are worse than what I have now. Hello, hello. We are back at it. Okay, so we're gonna go for the silver pieces. That's fine. We'll be good. Okay, so now... Okay, so I guess I just have to talk to them again. Okay, so what do you want? Dressed to deceive. Isambard wants to help you identify and apprehend the false priest. Okay. Fun. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them, but unless we can identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. And who shows up other... Every time this guy shows up, I don't know. I'm like, oh, he's back. Cool. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Xynthia and me serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. Ah, I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Okay. Listen, Xynthia. So as to lay the foundation of our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Us? What are you even doing? You know, be so for real. What are you doing? Okay, speak with the locals. Well, garbed and weathered. Okay, so I need to put on the clothes. I don't think there's anything here I have to put on. Okay, so I have to put this on. Anything here I have to put on? No. The weather in it. Okay, so I just need to speak with the locals. Well, in the tunic and slops, which is what I'm wearing, right? Okay. So I think this is all I need to put on. Wow, I look so good. Okay. Yeah, but I guess maybe they were my size, that's why, but I'm like, why do I have to do this? Come on, man. I preach the teachings of Azima, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azima is keeper of the sun and the goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Okay, Thanks. Someone is up there. Okay, I'm gonna speak to people. Are there any more people who are below? Okay. I was like, I'm not gonna speak to people who are like up high until I've talked to everyone down here. Neural? And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for you. Like, be gone, and see to it that you don't make a nuisance of yourself. That man was really nice. Oh, I bet there's someone in here. Yes, okay. And I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. So kind. So kind. Okay, so I know there's someone up there. Looks like there... Is there someone else just, like, over here? Okay, now I see. I don't know how I... Okay, over here, there are some stairs. I'll have to make sure I dress back into my garbs after this, because I'm not wearing this to a fight. Oh, well. Oh, there's stairs right here. I was just gonna jump down and be like, hey, how's it going? What is it? Gods, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Okay, that was really kind of you to say. These people are so nice. Is there someone over... Oh, they're further down. Why is it saying they're like... Okay. Listen here. Okay, so they are below, I guess. It's hard to... Are they like in here? Oh, I see. Yes, very nice. Ermagerd, Ermagerd. Greetings, good madam. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. Oh, once again, you are so kind. So kind. Okay, Thancred. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Xynthia. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly ripe vagrants. Thanks. I'm glad you think so. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Fine. Okay, so we're going this way. I need to go back up. I don't know why I did like a full 360 for that to happen, but I did. Okay. So I'm getting out of here. Or I guess I didn't need to do all that, huh? Well, it's fine. 61 damage is nothing. Oh my gosh, what? What in tarnation? I do behold. That is crazy. Okay, I think I'm gonna find this just fine, so I'm not gonna worry about the map. That's craziness. There are dusty mongrels. Can I get through here without the dusty mongrels? The incredible. Oh, he disguised himself too. Wonderful. Now we match. So now you have to be a monk. You have to be a poor person, like, or I don't know, a vagrant. There's nothing wrong with being poor, by the way, because I am. Anyway, a fine evening for catching false priest, wouldn't you say? Yes. It's really what this this evening is making me think of. You look absolutely smashing, Xynthia, positively dressed for deception. Oh, that's not that is no way for a query to appear. I don't believe any of his compliments. I feel like he's always slightly insulting me. Not like, really, but him being like, you look so good in your really awful looking clothes. Like, okay, thanks. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Naldthal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. Penury. It's so subtle. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you have made a god's awful murmur, August. What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. This guy's never done one thing that I've liked. Ungust, I mean. I just laugh at Thancred, and he's fine. Very well. I am a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Ul'dah raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm, and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. So every time I meet him, he's either being extremely rude to me or other people, or pretending to be a priest and doing terrible things to people because of that. Like, just, what is... I was like, okay, maybe he's not as bad as he seems. It seems he is as bad as he seems. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Ul'dah in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands? What kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Ul'dah. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your people? Speak! The was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not see even a fraction of what the Ul'dah pay me. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Yeah, this guy is... He literally is like, I had no choice. But they gave me good money. Like, be so for real. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame them. Blame yourselves or the gods. Ugh, not you again. Yeah, it's me again. I'm here to stop you. Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes out to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that. I swear it. The way I said that, I made him so unbelievable. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter. There'll be time enough to learn the truth. He's going, ooh. He's really gonna go, please, please, please don't kill me. Please, please, please spare me because I am... he would try to play the victim, but I really don't feel like he's a victim at all. Xynthia, be a dear and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. That is so true. That's true, yeah. Okay, I think I can change out of my shepherd's tunic, so we're gonna put on our... We're gonna equip our recommended gear again, because I don't think... Okay, so where are we going now? Because if we have to go to Minfilia, that means we have to go somewhere else. But I forget where they are. Okay, we'll do the Dressed to deceive. Oh, okay, so I have to go to Horizon Zero Dawn. We'll just teleport. I have the coin for it. He better see me in his nightmares, cause like... rude. Like, what a rude person. Terrible person. Well, like, first of all, he was just, like, mean to me, and then he was like... Oh, wait, can I take this? Oh, wait, it's down here again. Never mind. It's always down here. It's never where I need it to be. I think. I don't really know. It doesn't matter. I think running is faster. Probably. I don't know. Maybe that was the right one, but yeah. He's just... Can you check your inventory and see if they gave you any Vesper Bay tickets? Ooh, okay. I have Vesper Bay Aetheryte tickets. I have 40 of them. What do they do? Oh, a voucher redeemable by the Scions of the Seventh Dawn for instant teleportation to Vesper Bay. Shh. Sells for 100 gil. Oh, okay, so this will put you straight to where Minfilia is. Oh. I have it on one of the hotbars. Okay, well, I feel like... Oh, that's not what I want. I guess I can just use it. I'm, like, kind of close, so I'm like, maybe it's... But maybe I should use it just so I, like... get in the habit of using it. So I'll just use it now, so I'm like, oh, I should sell my coin, some of the coins I have, but... Okay, that's cool. Vesper Bay. Alright, let's go in here. Let's go in here. Let's go talk to Minfilia so I can, I don't know, tell her, hey, Ungust is like the worst person I've ever seen. Like, he sucks, so let's do something about that. Welcome back, Xynthia. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see, you have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amal shall know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Oh, yeah. It has to be that way, doesn't it? Okay. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready for a fight. To fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mudamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Scholar? That's what I want to do. Mudamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mudamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mudamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mudamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Thonalon, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. If you say so. What are these? Oh, where's Precious Brilliance? Like, I know what Swift Cast is, but I think I've acquired new spells. I know I can just, like, look over them, but mouse over them, but we'll do that later when I want to. When I actually want to. Okay. So, I need to go find Mudamix. Where is Mudamix? He's over here. Okay. Fine. let's go sprint toward this guy. Antling. That is, like, not an antling at all. That is an ant. That is, like, a huge ant. Like, when you say antling, I'm thinking really tiny ant. That is, like, a really, really big ant. Also, like, I swear a gnat flew out of my sink this morning. Like, my bathroom sink. That was really fun. I mean, it's just a gnat, so it's not that big of a deal. But it was still just like... Ew. Okay, hello. Ludamix bubbly pots. Psh. Skull. Who is Uplander come to 10th ring of Ludamix bubbly pots? Here's the blade she gave me. Fighty tool drinks an airy self. Yeah, for sure. When full of airy self, Fighty tool changes to Stony Shine, name of materia. They're just saying things. If materia join with other Fighty tool, and big eyes, Fighty tool gains power of airy self. Or is it saying airy elf? Psh, skull. Ludamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Xynthia. How'd you know that, friend? How'd you surmise? Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Ludamix with fastness. Xynthia wants Uplander to see the power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty tool to Ludamix, yes? Here's the blade she gave me. What can you do with that? Shko. Fighty tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good teachy show of power of materia. Played enough other games, I think I kind of understand what they're going to be doing with this, but I'll let them explain it. The materia master. Now, eyes of Uplander point out Fighty tool, yes? Psh, Sko. Materia joined with Fighty tool. Oh, they're, like, really excited. That was pretty cool, yeah. Fighty tool gains power of materia. Fighty tool reborn. Here, Uplander take Fighty tool to Xynthia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Ludamix turned the dagger of yours from somewhat as would struggle to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Oh, he talks like Baderon, and I don't... Reading that without an accent does not work. Sko. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? The Uplander best to fill brief brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants briefcase to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best to trade tongue flaps with learny ones of Ludamix. So I have to talk to his students, or like whatever. Well, I guess I just have to return the dagger to her. Cool. That was great. I guess he said that, but then I didn't actually have to talk to them. But maybe if I talk to them, I get information? I don't know. I kind of understand what he was saying, though, because I've played in other games where it's like, oh, if you take this weapon and you combine it with... excuse me. Specific, like, certain materials, you can give it... You can level up the weapon or give it certain powers or something like that. I'm thinking of a game like specifically like Rune Factory. I know you can do that. I don't think it's not quite the same because you can just use any material you want, but that's what it reminded me of. Alright, Xynthia, I returned. Welcome back, Xynthia. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Here's the dagger. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Xynthia, so make it your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. So I'm guessing she gave me materia. No. I obtained a level 18 weapon coffer. Okay. I just want to see what this says. A heavy chest containing a weapon of item level 18 through 21. Weapon type determined by current job or class at time of opening. Cannot be opened in instanced areas such as dungeons. Okay. So if I open it, I get a weapon? I got engraved hard leather grimoire. I think that... I'm not gonna lie, I think I already have that. This must be the one I just got, right? Oh, that's a plundered grimoire. It's not better than what I have now, though. It's literally the exact same, I guess. It's level 20. Mine is level 20, yeah. Yeah. Well, I got the same weapon. That was like a gacha experience, and it was a very typical gacha experience. Like, hey, I already have that one. I guess it was weapon, right? So, I think the only thing is if it had given me a level 21 weapon, which was unlikely, probably. I don't know. Okay, so we have to next... Oh, wait. Lord of the Inferno. We are going to the Footfalls. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I needed to talk to her and I didn't. Ha 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 ha. I got distracted. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not really... I probably don't have ADHD. I think my attention span's just bad, but then I do stuff like that and I wonder about myself a lot. I worry about myself, maybe is a better word for it. Because I literally was like, yeah, I'll do it after I open this thing, and then I opened the thing and completely forgot what I was supposed to do. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Ul'dah to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Ul'dah responsible for the abductions, so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Ul'dah are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Xynthia. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such a time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Okay. I love that they're like, it's always like, oh, they'll join you. Actually, they're busy. They won't join you. Not just Thancred, I feel like they do that with other characters too. And not just like in Final Fantasy, I'm thinking of like other games where they're like, oh no, the other qualified person we were going to send on this mission suddenly can't do it. Another qualified person, you, will have to do it. Okay, let's go to the Camp Drybone. Yeah, I'm kind of far away. Like, the thing is, like, if it was, like, maybe one area over, I'd be like, sure. That was not one area over, that was multiple. Okay, Flame Sergeant, hello. Ah, you're Xynthia Noikin of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Ul'dah and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizard men aren't aware of that their man Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count. I was like, that doesn't make sense because I read the word wrong. And so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. How do I do that if it's invisible? We stand to learn much and more of the Avalsha plot if the mission succeeds, Xynthia. Let's make sure it does. Okay, so now I have to go to a city that's invisible. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Okay. We're going to the Invisible City, everybody. Let's go. Ungust. See, and the worst part about Ungust is that he also is just portraying the lizard people too, like... I don't know, the Amalja. Oh, that's cool looking. Now that I can see it better. It's really cool in the dark though, because you can't see. Okay. But, yeah. Because it's not only that Ungust is like, I don't know. Because he's not only betraying like his own people, but he's also betraying the people that he used to betray his own people, you know? Bro's loyal to no one, is my point. He just doesn't want to get caught because he's a slimy little dude. Okay. I'm pretty much there, so. A Vandalous Imp. Is it really so vandalous? I have Carbuncle with me. I was just making sure. So there are rotting corpses. Oh my gosh, that literally legit... that legitimately scared me. I did not expect it. Dude, I don't want to fight you. I'm just here for like... They're like, oh, you can use all the carbuncles now. Okay, I'm waiting. Duty calls. Commence for battle. Proceed. Level syncing is in effect. I got 1 gil from that kill. That's kind of messed up. I'm just kidding. Okay. There he is. I'm sure I'm gonna meet much worse villains or characters in Final Fantasy XIV, but I'm probably still gonna always be like, Ungust is the worst. I hate him. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Amalja appear. Yes, sir. Oh, there's one of the Amalja. There's more of the Amalja. Whoa! What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. They're like prepared for this? Oh, yeah. Oh! That face was kind of funny. Okay, no. Traitorous flames. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. Oh, really? I eluded the immortal flames' clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? Okay, now they both suck. I hate... No one here is good. I'm just kidding. 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. You're not funny, you're evil. Aye, your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Hee. Can't believe Ungust is a hee type of person. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Bye. Okay. Stupids. Well, we gotta fight our way through this, boys. Good stuff, really. It's great, I love it. Focusing on it, so there's that. How long will you last, I wonder? Wouldn't you like to know? Looks like the, we're getting through them slowly but surely. Show is only just beginning. We're having a great grand old time. Hey, you know what Thancred said he was gonna be here, like, soon? Yeah, we kind of didn't stand a chance. I'm glad that was the, point of the fight, because I was like, I don't know if there's anything much I could have done differently other than just, like, I don't know, keep fighting. Put up your weapon or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! Oh. Huh? That was... oh. Oh, good night. What happened? Bring her. Hey, no, no. The rest of you, march. Traitorous scum. You know what? I guess maybe Ungust isn't... like, Ungust is not allowed to touch me, even if he's just carrying me somewhere. I say no to that. That's not happening. Hey dude. I fear the Amalsha mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand. Okay. Oh, I already did. Okay. Confront Ifrit in the Bowl of Embers. So I just do that. I just go and do that. Okay. Is this that one fight that I'm gonna want to watch the cutscene for, or is this a different one? Because I remember being told there was a cutscene there was some sort of thing. Yeah, okay. So I'll do it with NPCs then. Okay. We will do that then. We will do the NPCs. Right. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. What a creative rhyme you've thought of. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you. Grace us with your divine presence. Oh, okay. The Orb of Fire. Oh my gosh. That's nasty. That is certainly a Word of Flame, or like some sort of... Yeah, that's something alright. O mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells. Bring those to us, wow. Ugh. Wait, did Ungust and the traitorous soldier are also getting sacrificed? Oh my goodness. Wow, it's like it was never gonna work out for them in the end. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Ungust, you're the worst. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Oh, okay. Maybe don't say it like that. It's kind of weird, you know. Anyway, arise once more, my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. He really said, arise. Yeah, I've seen Soul Leveling. I know all about that. Oh, that's unpleasant at best. Oh, did I not get... Oh, mighty Ifrit. My one true god. Oh, what is going on? Your words are my bread. Oh, they are interesting. It didn't work on me. Impossible! By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another. Yes, that is the only explanation. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. It's because I'm special like that. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art the godless blessed's number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Okay. We are fighting this man. This dude. This lad. Oh no. Okay. Okay. That was unpleasant, but we'll get... Do not hit me with your craziness. Ah. I didn't get hit by that. Oh, we should probably hit that nail, right? I feel like the infernal nail is kind of important. That was not fun. Oh, yeah, we're doing this. Oh. I'm gonna just pull out the green one. The yellow one. Hiya! No! We're almost done. Oh gosh. Oh yay. Cannot execute at this time. Yeah, probably because I finished. We did it. We might have defeated him? I guess he seems pretty defeated. I was like, maybe we didn't actually defeat him and he just disappears for a while. I see, first I was completely missed the infernal nail and then he one-shots you. I was like, well, this seems... It seemed important. I was kind of paying attention, but I think we got it in time. I found a jewel of some kind. What is the jewel doing? Oh. Jewel is it making me see things? Oh. Magic circle. Oh, because we have the blue gem. Now we have the red gem. We got the red gem. The ruby. Wait, I got sapphire, and then I got ruby. Next is topaz. I know it. Pray forgive my lateness. Yeah, you're really late, actually. Don't give me inspirational music like he's here to save the day. I was delayed by a congregation of Ul'dah zealots. I swear, each seems more evangelical than the last. He's always late. Persistent lot. Oh, they gave him, I mean, he gets a whole animation. Okay, that's great. You know, I literally, like, killed a god while you were gone. He cracks me up. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. Yeah, these idiots. They're the worst. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Xynthia. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. Why am I shaking my head? You really left me out to slay a god. I was like, ah, it's nothing, don't worry about it. Dude, I'm new to this organization. You're just like, it's fine. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir. Oh, okay, bye. Oh, we're going. We're all going. But we did it! Oh. Narotolskeva. So that was the mighty Ifrit. Oh yeah, this guy. Nero. Oh, okay. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Ul'dah interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. I don't know why that took me so long. Who's standing like that all silly? What is that? That's stances. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. Oh. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Oh, lovely. These are really wonderful, lovely people, and not at all problematic. With allies like that. Beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's all about a woman being in love, and not just that she's just straight up scary no matter what. Okay, maybe they're worse. I don't know. Maybe, but Ungut's still pretty bad. Okay. We're speaking to Thancred. He's over here. Hey, bud. You're wearing your sandals, your dang sandals again. Your knee-high sandals. There you are, Xynthia. Come, rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Ul'dah will be less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be any of use, to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said for their minds. For once a man is tempered... Ah, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Xynthia. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you had the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. Okay, buddy, you know, a whole lot of good you did. You killed like one enemy. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the Waking Sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss the matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Yeah. This person's part of a group called Wanderer. You know? Makes one think. Alright. Oh, wait. I could have just... it's fine. I forgot I could just... go to wherever she is. See, I will just forget. Then maybe one day I'll remember. Horizon's Edge. That's okay. I'll try to remember next time. But, yes, we slew a fire god, so that's pretty cool. Easy pickings, though. No trouble at all. want to be part of this fate. No, I don't want to join. I'm good, thanks. I don't want to make this dude feel like I'm following him, but I might be following him. Just maybe. Maybe not exactly following him, but I've got places to be. Gotta go talk to Xynthia. The Waking Sands. Okay. Well, hello. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Xynthia. You should join them as well. Lady Xynthia is most eager to see you. Yeah! Yeah, because I did all the work. I was so cool. My late arrival nearly cost Xynthia her life. I wasn't there when the Ul'dah took her prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived, but that does not excuse the fact that she should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly. Okay, well, now I feel bad about giving him a hard time, because he's obviously very torn up about this. Just as I'm failing you all. Okay, he's being a little dramatic. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's fine. I'm sorry. I was giving you a hard time about it. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Hey guys, it's me. You know, the hero of the hour, haha. Xynthia, it is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I just finished regaling Xynthia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. Okay, so he was just like, I should have never put her in that position to begin with, and now he's like, there's nothing to worry about. Okay, buddy. He's kind of going back and forth here, but sure. As we suspected, the Ul'dah undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania as of late. Yeah, I think I was there for one of them. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are able to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. The Waking Sands and finding the different signs, they have little bits of dialogue that change throughout the game. Some of them can be quite funny. Ooh, okay, that'll be fun to go see. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether, crystals. Oh, like the crystal I got from him, the red crystal. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well in the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process which you yourself were subjected. Yeah, but it didn't work on me, because I'm so cool. And, like, I'm different, you know. Yet, even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. Ah, yes, the Echo. I forgot that's what that power was called, I'm not gonna lie. This reminds me that like I've started writing down some of the like lore notes in Genshin as I've been playing the quests, and I'm like, maybe I should do that for Final Fantasy because I'm not remembering any of these words. We'll see, maybe I'll do that at some point. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. Ah, the immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. You may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Xynthia. Respite. Or respite. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna be so popular. What? Okay, I was like, why are you just like, why is he approaching me menacingly? Whether she intended to or not, Minfilia neglected to tell you something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. They're gonna put them all to death? But, like, why? Is it like they can't be reversed or something? I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he's tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. Yeah, so they can't reverse the process. And so we Scions continue our fight. That no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Xynthia. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses of his people suffered. Till next time. Okay, bye! Gods forgive me, how many more lives? Louisoix would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Oh no. I feel like it's a bad sign when someone starts going, I need to be stronger. I need to be more powerful. Something. I'm saying it might not be a good thing. Getting more power isn't always good. I'm level 28 now. Okay, Minfilia, what is it? Is wearing a wry smile might have something to do with your newfound fame. Oh, perhaps. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Y'shtola that the Scions would benefit from your aid, and no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. I love that she's giving me a summary of everything that's happened so far. Like, yeah, I know, I was there. You have achieved a great deal in a short time and won fame in doing so. In so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, and you will soon discover that, as you will soon discover. You know, I can read. I'm really good at it, too. I swear I can read. I'm very, very good at reading. We have guests, Xynthia. Or rather, you have guests. Huh? What do you mean? Beg pardons! Oh, hello everyone. Greetings, good sirs. Ah, Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Lemsa Lominsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. Ooh. She's just shrugging at them like, okay. As you can see, Xynthia, your recent exploits have garnered you the attention of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. Huh? They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. Do they mean just, like, make me one of their troops? Is that what they mean by court? I don't think they really mean it romantically. It'd be kind of funny if they're all trying to marry me, though. Like, okay, I see. I find myself wondering how word of Xynthia's deeds spread so quickly. That the immortal flames should know of her triumph is to be expected, but what of the other grand companies? Beep! Tataru! What did you do? Your reputation precedes you, Mistress Noikin. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant women such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelves Wood. Oh boy. This is so... What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mistress Noikin. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. They all have the same voice, by the way, because I think it's funny. A woman of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. Okay, guys, slow it down. The Admirable was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. As do many others in Limsa, long before the rest of Eorzea took note. Your name was well known to us, owing to your valorous deeds on behalf of our citizens. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the vessel of Limsa to the shores of glory. Okay, guys, you all said pretty much the same thing, just in different fonts. Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I'm quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its causes. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may prove useful to you in your other endeavors. Reading. I just need to drink all this water. Ugh. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so, and yet I concede that it is no small choice you face. Okay, good. Great. Ah, a thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Okay, these are just yes men, but like in the best way. Maybe more like hype men. These dudes are just hyping us up. Very well. Let Xynthia hear our leaders speak, then return here with her decision. Okay. We eagerly await your answer. That's great. That's really... Okay, bye. Me too. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Xynthia, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. I was like, undoing? Why would I want to do that? I don't. Oh, yawn. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one woman again amongst many. A friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The Grand Companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Yeah. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Nice, it's like a phone. I just go, it's a cell phone. And she goes, what are you saying? Eorzea is changing, Xynthia, and you have the power to help shape it anew. Who you choose doesn't matter too much. Most of their perks and rewards are the same, so when it asks you to choose, you just go whichever city you like best. I was like, yeah. I was thinking of maybe just choosing the Maelstrom just because I started in Limsa Lominsa, so I'm like, those are my OGs right there, you know? But I don't know. And Maelstrom is a cool word, and I'm swayed by cool words. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now, it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Sounds good, sounds good. Sounds good. But I've been doing a lot of stuff in Ul'dah, so like Ul'dah's pretty cool. I feel like I didn't do that much in Gridania. Like, but it's a cool place. Speak with Tataru. When the Admirable speaks, even pirates listen, and that is no small thing. She is a born leader, the one who would gladly follow, the kind one would gladly follow to the 7th Hell. I'm just gonna talk to all of them, because why not? The Flame General is a passionate man, and his words never fail to light a fire in the belly of those who listen. I'm sure you will be no exception. The Elder Seedseer speaks only truth, and her words have the power to touch the soul. At the sound of her voice, all fall silent and attend her. Okay, that's cool. So I guess I can see if there are other Scions here. Scions of the Canopy! I'm just kidding. Not everything is a reference to another video game. Okay. They're just glazers. They are just glazers. Okay, they're not. I can't go in these doors. Interesting. Well, oh. Papalimo and Ida. Yeah, so I think those are the two I saw in the first time I played this. Urianger, Y'shtola. Hey. The destruction that visited this land cannot be attributed to the forces of the Empire alone. Worm of Midnight, of Breath Infernal, for some, a legend made flesh. For others, an insidious symbol of memory lost. We grasp but a piece of the puzzle. Much and more we must question and contemplate ere the fallen moon revealeth its myriad secrets. You're just saying things. Y'shtola. I have heard word of your deeds. I am sparing my praise, so you know that you have truly impressed me. Be that as it may, it is fortunate that Thancred arrived when he did. Had he been but a moment later, I shudder to think what may have transpired. He didn't do anything. Respectfully, I know I'm giving him a hard time, and he's like depressed about it. Respectfully, he did like nothing. I did all the work, you know, like, I think I would be fine. Oh, here he is. How you doing? You've put us all to shame with your recent performance in the field. If I'm to keep up, I dare say I'll need bigger knives. Okay. He thinks he's so cool. I don't know. I just like giving him more. He's fun to make fun of. Speeches? Oh yes, I love them. There's nothing like a good exposition when you're having trouble sleeping. Okay. 5 years ago, the 3 Grand Companies joined as one and fought the Garlean Empire at the Cartano Flats. And now, for the first time, the people will gather to remember those who fell in battle. That being said, no one has any clear memory of what transpired that fateful day, not even the leaders of each nation. Okay. There are just a lot of people here. I must confess, I do rather miss that obnoxious Mikote's company. Abba is taking part in a joint operation with the Immortal Flames. I imagine he's having the time of his life right now. An experienced warrior like Abba won't die so easily. He's strong, fast, cunning. He'll come back safe. Okay, they're talking about their friend, I guess. And Brent. Oh, there's like a... I was like, what? I was literally like, what is this? It's just... Yeah, okay. Everything looks to be in order. Right, on to the next customer. Okay. Just one of the little guys. Okay, that was fun. It's nice to talk to Y'shtola, because she's my homie. But I don't know. Don't know if Thancred deserved all that. Oh, Tataru. Yes, I need to talk to you. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Xynthia. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly and often. To a few too many people. Next time, I'll be sure to hold my tongue, literally, if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services, and Elder Seedseer Kan Isena will deliver her address at Miketo's amphitheater. I should probably mention that at this point that due to the organizational changes involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'dah. That's where I am. Why can't we start here? Where Flame General Raubon Alden will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored that there's to be a special guest. How exciting. Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merlveb Blosfiswin will be giving her address. Sorry, Merlveb. I know you're cool and all. I don't know how to say that word, though. The room is accessible via the Admirable's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Xanthael, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order. Though, with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. Oh. So, in other words, I could potentially just go to whichever I wanted to. But we'll go to the Gridania one first. I was thinking... Horizon. Sunrise Gate. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, I was thinking of going to, like, I should go to the... yes. So I was thinking I should go to the, like, go to the airship. I know I could probably... Oh, wait, I could... No. Limsa Lumen says last. So I'll use return on that one. Okay. Oh, although I don't think this is actually the right place. Steps of Thal. It's a burial chamber. That's interesting. Hall of Flames. Hunt board. Shop. Trader. I might know what I'm doing. But like, no you don't. Yeah, I don't know. I might just have to teleport. Alright, this is like, okay. Yeah, it's like I'll just teleport. I was like, airship could have been cheaper, but with how long it takes me to find anything. Okay, so I have to go to Old Gridania, this way. True, yeah. I like saving money where I can, but Okay, we'll go this way. I'm here. Oh. That's some music for waiting.
I lost my son to the calamity.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
The seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Oh, yeah. The illusion that there are a lot of people chatting around, but it's just like two voice actors trading voice lines.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelves Wood, fearful of the Green Wrath. They hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago.
Okay. Lore.
Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
Why are you talking to me?
In accordance with the will of the
Respectfully,
elementals,
I don't know who you
we have
are,
embraced
weirdo.
a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelves Wood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness.
The eyes that he's staring. Wait, this reminds me of that meme of like the one kid who's like holding his breath and like tensing up, and he's like, I don't know. It's like the. It's that one meme. That's what I'm thinking of.
And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
Yeah, the choking one. The choking. It kind of looked like the same. Like that person looked the same. Had, like,
5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice.
Cool.
Alas,
Maybe
their
not
loss
cool.
was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity.
It's like every world has their calamity or cataclysm or something, you know?
Are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed. Each waking hour, a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
Oh, people actually talking amongst themselves.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
Right. We'll do that, yeah.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
Okay, cool. Hey guys.
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival.
Yeah, they're
If
pretty
we
bad.
are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania.
Is it
We are
now?
gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you, join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity, we must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
We
forest.
must think of the children. Okay. I think just the cheering would have been fine with me. I don't know. Okay. She's like, alright, we're done now. Cool. And now these Thing 1 and Thing 2 are gonna talk to me now, huh?
If you'll permit me, Alfie no.
Okay.
And my sister, Alize, at your service.
His voice is kind of deep considering he's like a
I
baby.
saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Remembrance. What, you're gonna journey toward tomorrow or something? The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to contend with 2 beast tribes. The Ixchel are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent. My Reddit mod son, I love him. He is just kind of like, why are you... He really just came up to me and said, actually, and just started talking. Like, I didn't ask. Malevolent have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently, at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixchel ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelveswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elements, will put an end to their woes, yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixchel will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? I'll protect the land, don't worry. Respectfully, I will do it, Twink. I know he's probably just a kid, and that's probably why he looks like that, but like, it's... I'll call whoever I want Twink. Okay. So now we have to go back to Ul'dah. No. Okay, bye. Thanks for joining me. I just wanna, Okay. Going back to Ul'dah for their ceremony. Scum, scum, scum. Nice. Okay. Going... Okay. Let's go this way then. Running. Okay, maybe this isn't it. Oh, it's this. Okay, I see. It's... Okay. Well, you know, I found the Pugilist Guild. That's cool. It's not where I need to be, but it's where I found myself. Okay. No, we gotta go this way. I believe. All these lanterns. They're so fun. This is where I need to go. Okay. This way. Go to our destination and go listen to what this service is all about. Okay, they didn't make a silly little... They didn't do a silly little jingle as I waited. We'll see what this one is like. It is nice to get a break from all the talking.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanima herself!
And Roban as well.
Lalafell.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Rauban!
Yeah.
Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold, where by the grace and glory of Ul'dah have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
Oh, the kids are
There,
back.
at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden
Note
scales
the
of
sigil.
order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
He really just explains everything to me unprompted. Although I'd like to think we
Great
traveled
and many
together
are the
to
gifts
here
our nation has
after
given
the
the
first
realm.
ceremony.
In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Oh. And what do you gotta
Yet
say about that,
many left
buddy?
our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, They are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death.
Slow death.
Our enemies surround us.
He's like, this is no way to
Savage
live.
hordes of the Ul'dah wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall.
Stands to fall, then it's not
Victory
standing.
and
It's falling.
fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you,
So I guess she's the Sultana.
line not your own coffers,
I don't know if I really
but those
met
of the
her.
immortal
Like, I think I've
flames.
seen her, but
Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
Yeah, for Ul'dah!
yeah.
Together we are one.
Together we are one. These people are really enthusiastic.
Your grace.
Raban?
Oh, okay. Slay.
People of Ul'dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and
That voice
fortune,
is kind of funny.
stride
Glory
fearless
to
into
the
the
Sultana!
inferno. For we are by fire reborn.
Not making fun of the voice acting necessarily, but sometimes it's a little goofy. And that's okay. Goofy is not bad.
Forsooth,
The time is now!
I fancy meeting you again.
Yeah. Sure. And his sister just stands there, looking off into the distance. The Uldahs have a long history of conflict with the Ul'dah, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. You don't need to explain that to me. I literally was there and took down Ifrit myself. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The Uldahs do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So they have dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet, he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Yeah, they keep showing up in cutscenes, my dude. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Ul'dah are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldahs send their forces to smite the Primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. Oh, so this is him just being like, yeah, you should join all of them. And she's gone. And he's gone. It's like him being like, oh, you should serve all of them. Okay. So I'm going to use the return spell because I gotta go to Limsa next, and this is the easiest way to get there. So fun. Oh, my tailbone's kind of sore. Okay, I have to go this way. The Goddess of Flowers. Nabu Malikata? Wasn't that the name of the Goddess of Flowers in Genshin? Hello, Xynthia. Here to attend the Remembrance service. Be quick. The Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Yes, I will go to the stateroom.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
A lot of talking. Alright, yes, Admiral. I know her. I've met her before. And let me guess, Alphino's gonna show up with his sister randomly.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
Yeah! Woohoo!
700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say.
Okay, buddy.
The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates,
Really?
while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
You know, I could have guessed that the ship is a ship, in fact.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea,
He has no choice. He has to
assembled
explain
beneath the
everything to me
Maelstrom
unprompted.
standard, and our grand company
And then he's gonna
was
talk about
reborn.
why I should join the Maelstrom.
All answered the call.
For
From the
why it
Knights
would be
of the
beneficial to
Barracuda
them if
to
I were to
Xynthia
join.
bloody executioners. And together, we met our
But how does he know of
would-be
everything I've done?
conquerors upon the field of Cartino.
Like, has he just been watching me silently
That
from
day,
the shadows?
the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with
get
more
comfortable in
courage.
my seat, but
Yet many of
not always
ours
easy.
did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom, much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
He seems like such a rage baiter. Like, I feel like he would just say things to make people go like, or like just a baiter in general. He says things just to make people go, what do you mean by that?
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck.
But he does
5
raise a
long
good point.
years of tireless rebuilding.
We're all just looking for our freedom, you know?
Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit.
God, stupid itches.
Did
all
we
over
not
my
build all
body.
this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. and behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies
Each
when
of them is
mutiny
having some sort
breeds
of like,
below deck?
but our nation is divided, and we can't stand against evil if our nation
There
is
is but
divided.
one course left to us.
Or I guess city-state. They're not nations.
One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all.
Yeah.
Remove them!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
Where's me
I'll
cutlass?
follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral!
And now Alphino's gonna feel like he needs to talk to me again. About whatever comes to his mind. Because he can't keep his thoughts to
Fancy
himself.
meeting you again.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Not that... I feel like I'm giving him the side eye. Like, stop talking to me. I think his sister's like, stop talking. I wanna leave. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Lominsa is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribes' presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Lominsans' backyard. And that is to say not of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. And while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Lominsans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. And he's gonna be like, you know, the Maelstrom could really benefit from a really skilled adventurer. To this end, I expect they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Yeah, you've said it before. But will you sail with the Admiral? Cool. Bye. Oh, I'm guessing that is... Yes, Minfilia. Xynthia, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say. What a coincidence. Such a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies? Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Yes, I need to be like, I choose you! Okay, so this time I will use the invitation to go back to Minfilia. Okay, I have about half an hour until I'm done. There's about, yeah. I feel like this was kind of a good place to end, though, so I'm kind of sad I don't know, end this sooner? I don't have a to say, but how to say it, but because it feels like this is kind of like the end of a series of quests, right? And now we're gonna start in on something new. But we'll start in on something new and just see what happens. Okay. Oh, hey guys. Welcome back, Xynthia. Were the Grand Company leader's words illuminating as you had hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Xynthia. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Okay, I gotta think for a moment. But I do think I'm just gonna go ahead and say yes to the Maelstrom, just because I like
the gods only
moments.
know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Okay.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
Wow, I wonder if they're brother and
The
sister.
so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies, as though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them.
Why might they do
Deep
that?
are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies.
Yeah.
Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
That was a very kind of turning away.
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
Okay. Okay, sillies.
My lady! We are to escort you!
Oh, so I guess
Hope
they're...
does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all.
So is their
The salve
grandfather?
will serve not only to close up our present wounds,
Is their grandfather a warrior of light or something? Is that what I'm gathering here? Or like, someone who
but
fought...
prevent old ones from opening anew.
Someone who fought in the Calamity, I guess? Or was like involved in that? Okay. Okay, I'm going to tell the Storm Officer that I want to join his ranks. How was the Admiral's speech? Ah, but you need not explain. And you stand before me now. But you stand before me now is answer enough. You are resolved to join the Maelstrom, have you not? Yes. That's the spirit, lass, with... I don't mean to yawn. I just yawn. That's how it goes. With allies like you, how much stronger is our crew? Let us brave the seas together, friend. Now the choice is made, it is time to add your name to our rolls. Make your way to Maelstrom Command back in Limsa. Okay. 'Tis on the upper decks, in case you have forgotten. I will send word to our personnel officer to expect you. Our personnel officer. The duties of a Maelstrom soldier can be both arduous and challenging, but I promise you, you will not regret this choice. May your passage be swift and your bearings sure. Okay. So we need to go back to... Okay, but if we wait 30 more seconds, I can use the return spell again, which would be kind of nice. So maybe I'll just wait until I can do that. I mean, it probably will take me 30 seconds to load out of here. So, that'll work for me. I mean, I definitely wouldn't have to do that usually, but, you know, we'll do it to pass the 30 seconds. So close to Tataru. And a whole car. That is just a whole car. Nice car. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Limsa. I have to go to the upper decks to find where the Maelstrom are, though. Ew. The chat says that, like, someone closed their eyes for... Okay, just a sec, actually. You know, I can go to the upper decks from here, I think. But I think it's a drowning wench. It says that, like, someone closed their eyes for someone else in the plaza, and I'm like... The RPers are strong. They're definitely doing their thing. Oh, I just want to go this way. Like, they are definitely role-playing. Something I probably don't care to see. Okay, where am I going? Okay, I'm just going straight this way. So... Yep. I'm figuring things out. Sooner or later, the map will make sense to me. But that day is not today. Okay, so we're talking to the Storm Personnel Officer. Hail, adventurer. What business have you at Maelstrom Command? My name is Xynthia Noikin. I believe you are expecting me. It was kind of prideful, but I think it's fun. Xynthia Noikin, I, our recruitment officer, sent word of your coming. It shall be my honor to induct you into the ranks of the Maelstrom. Now, before I can accept your oath, you must be made aware of several... Sir! Okay, hello. Dude. You interrupted. What is it, Private? And this had better be important. Sir, we've received a report from a lookout in Lower La Nosea, sir. Imperial forces have fired upon a Highwind Skyways airship. The vessel is in a bad way, sir, and appears to be banking for an emergency landing in Cedarwood. Cedarwood? Damn it! We have no troops available in that area. The bulk of our infantry is bogged down on the coast, skirmishing with the fishbacks. Noikin, this is highly irregular, but I fear your first duty in service to the Maelstrom must needs be unofficial. If our man in Lower La Nosea is correct, the airship will come down in territory crawling with Imperial scouts. If there are any survivors, we must reach them before the Guardians do. Make haste to Cedarwood, locate the airship, and if any of its occupants are alive, make sure they come to no further harm. We'll see about swearing you in upon your return. Okay, if you insist. I gotta go do this myself. Ooh, that person's design was cool. That stance is certainly a stance, and I look tiny compared to you. Okay, so now we're going... Okay, we're going... Okay. I do think it's funny, though, because it's funny to think about the fact that no matter where I went, like which group I joined, I would have had the exact same experience. Maybe I shouldn't say that while I'm yawning. I would have had the exact same experience. I would have come to them and been like, oh, I want to register. And they would have been like, oh, sure. And then they would have been interrupted by someone. They're like, oh, this is really highly unusual, but we have to go send you out right now. Okay, so we gotta go up here. I don't know. I just think that's kind of funny. Because I just know no matter which place I decide, or like which group I decided to go with, it would have been the same outcome. So. Familiar music. I don't know. I do think it's part of it is kind of like, okay, I know I haven't been playing this game too long, but like nostalgia kind of thing. Like, I started in Lim Solo Minsa. Lim Solo Minsa feels like home, you know. So that's kind of why I chose the Maelstrom, because I was like, this is what I'm familiar with. This is my... So I'll take this direction. I don't want to go there necessarily, but I guess I can just go this way. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Mandragoras. Kind of like how people who play Genshin will be like, oh, Mondstadt feels like home. I think it's kind of the same thing here, is like, you know, to me, Lim Solo Minsa is my home. It's my base of operations. So of course I'm gonna choose to join. I'm trying to see what the best way to get in there is. Maybe this way? But, of course I'm gonna join the Maelstrom. I don't know, maybe I'll just run across. That might be the easiest way to do things. Yeah, okay. They're just right here. Airship crewman. Hello, hello. Duty calls. Commence for battle. Oh, yes. I guess so. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll fight. Oh, okay. Are these Garleans or what? They must be, based on the fact that they seem nefarious. I like how I'm like pretty much as tall as that bush anyway. Oh no. Oh, well they're gonna be like, oh, it was just a dodo code, nothing to worry about. An adventurer, what are you doing out here? No, wait, let's find some cover first. I like how they just don't hear us or see us at all. They're like, oh, so sneaky. Why are we so tired? We barely ran. Like, I have asthma, but my character doesn't, obviously. Maelstrom Command sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Dude, I'm not. Just trust me. Trust me, bro. Okay, why would I not be with them? Oh. Hey, guys. Be at ease, sir. We have the Maelstrom. You're a Garland Ironworks engineer, yes? One of our lookouts reported the attack on your craft. We're here to rescue you. You must be Neuken. Good work on reaching our friend here before the Imperials. Yeah, see, I'm one of them. He's like, oh, okay. I can trust you, I guess. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. Is there no end to this man's treachery? The secrets of Magitech belong to Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. Okay, if you say so. Oh. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Poor engineer. Scouting party from Castron Occidens, I'd say. Seems they want your ship, engineer. Oh, no, that's not the engineer. This guy's the engineer, obviously. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? Isn't that the new design people have been whispering about? It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she was soaring, she really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Alright, pay attention. We're going to hit these Imperials hard and fast. If they want a souvenir from Eorzea, they can have a knife in the gut, but they're not getting that ship. Oh, and don't forget to save the Lalafell. Okay, if you say so. What say you, Neuken? Ready to give those curs a hiding? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this. Like a tidal wave, lads. Charge! He's just like, yeah! He's just our moral support. That's okay. Ambush to arms! You guys won't defeat us. Ooh, cutscene. Okay, to the transition to fighting. Ooh, so fancy. I'm gonna fight the archers. Okay. The archers seem like important people to target. Kind of kicking their butts, I'm not gonna lie, you know? I feel like oh, I need to pull out the topaz carbuncle. I will say the immediate cast time on topaz is really nice. Okay. Now we'll remove the green. Maybe I'll fight the Magitech Vanguard, you know? That seems kind of important. Okay, we get... Luckily, I'm not in this line of fire. Oh. I spoke too soon. Okay. Why are you running? Why are you running? Stay out. Why is he running? Okay, is he gonna try and fight me? Okay, no. Just checking. Okay. We did it! And I actually, like, talked a bit during the fight because I didn't have to be that locked in. I was locked in, but... Biggs! The Lullafield's okay, yay. Wedge! You should have stayed in with the ship. Haha. Reading. That was a close one. Too damn close. So, how's she looking anyway? Or how's she look? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. Okay. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. We'll stand watch until the ship is ready to take off. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts eventually, but I doubt they'll be here for a good while yet. Neuken, you're free to return to the Maelstrom Command and complete your induction. Ordinarily, I'd ask you to stay, but I think we'd all feel better knowing an adventurer of your ability was safely sworn in and ready for the next mission. Rest assured, I'll inform command of the part you played today. I, just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though, if it hadn't been for you and the Maelstrom lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt. We both are. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I did just kind of show up. Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. Thanks, Wedge. You're a real one, Wedge. Come in. Okay, so then we have to go back to the command. Running back. I could teleport. I guess I do really get my money back so quickly, though. But I just, you know... I feel like... I know teleporting is fine and all, but I do also want to just... I don't know. I want to feel like I actually do know where I'm going, you know? Like, I actually do understand the map and where I'm supposed to go. Based on instinct rather than just teleporting everywhere. But, yay, we completed the duty so quickly. Yippee. I don't know why this didn't feel like the right way, but it is the right way. So. The company you keep. Maelstrom edition. I don't actually know if that's what it says, but I feel like that's what it is. Like, oh, it's probably called the company you keep. And then in parentheses, whatever company you choose, like. This way. I won't sprint yet. I'll wait till I get back. It is raining. I bet the air smells so good here when it rains. I know it's kind of a weird thing to say, but like, you know, there are just like some places that like after it rains, like, I mean when it's raining, oh, excuse me, or after it rains, I feel like no matter where you are, there's that like rain smell, and I like that smell personally. I know maybe it's not for everyone, but I feel like some places it's just like better than others, and I feel like wide open fields like that would just be awesome. Okay, this way. Is it this way? No. It's this way. That's what I thought. I like all the lanterns being up and the music. It's nice. Makes me kind of want to dance. My wind-up airship is just so cool, guys. The best pet ever. Okay. But we can finally join the Maelstrom officially. Welcome back, Neuken. I just heard the report. You needn't be concerned about the engineers. They completed their return trip without further Imperial interference. I must admit, I had my doubts at first, but it seems the stories about you are true. I look forward to seeing what else you're capable of after you're probably inducted into the Maelstrom, of course. Now, speaking of your induction, I did it! I think. Or maybe not quite yet. The personnel officer stands ready to complete your induction into the ranks. Okay, let's do it. Let's complete my induction. Let us start afresh, shall we? Yeah, I kind of got interrupted last time. Oh, hey guys. How's it going? You are welcome here, Xynthia Neuken. That such a well-respected adventurer would choose to join our ranks is most heartening. Before you swear your allegiance to us, however, it is only right that I tell you exactly what it is you will be joining. A grand company is more than simply a collection of soldiers. It is an all-encompassing organization which draws upon the resources of an entire city-state to form a united military force capable of standing against a nation's deadliest enemies. We of the Maelstrom are charged with meeting the threats posed by the Primals and the Garlean Empire, and solving the many other problems caused by the Calamity. Every man and woman who serves under our colors has a role to play in keeping the great warship that is Limsa Lominsa afloat. And on whatever heading Chief Admiral Merlvib Blosfin sees fit to set. As part of this grand vessel's crew, you will be expected to take your turn at the oars, for the winds do not look favorable, lass, and strength of arm may be all that sees us safe to port. If I've lost you with the talk of ship and oar, let me put it another way. A Maelstrom soldier labors till her last breath, fights till her last drop of blood. We give all in service to this nation, and no less is expected of you. Cool. Neuken, it is customary for new recruits to swear an oath of their own choosing upon entering the Maelstrom's rank. Is there aught you'd like to say? You have my sword till sea swallows all. What skills I have are yours till sea swallows all, or I will follow the Admiral to the very bottom of the abyss. Or nothing. That would be a really interesting oath to swear. I say, what skills I have are yours till sea swallows all. Ah yes, the many and varied skills of the adventurer. I have no doubt that your travels have furnished you with such knowledge as will prove invaluable to our cause. Xynthia Noikin, I hereby assign you to the rank of Storm Private 3rd Class. You are now officially a soldier of the Maelstrom. Welcome aboard, Private. May you serve Limsa Lumen so well, till sea swallows all. Till sea swallows all. I don't know. Am I supposed to, like, yell after that? Yeah. Aye aye, Captain. Oh, wow, they're all clapping for... This is like one of those made-up stories where they say, and then everybody clapped. But this time everyone actually did clap. Oh, I'm getting a call from Minfilia, it would seem. Can you hear me, Xynthia? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Maelstrom contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Noikin. I like how it's immediate, like, no time was wasted. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a woman of the storm, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. No rest for the wicked, eh? Before you make yourself scarce, I recommend having a word with Commander Riki. Might be worth your while. Is that her right there? Oh. You may now accept the quest My Little Chocobo, Maelstrom, by speaking with Rashat Riki. This quest may be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for A Realm Reborn. Ah, like I say. So wait, I can get chocobos now? I can get a chocobo? All watched over by a Maelstrom. I'm now a Grand Company and have been assigned to the rank of Private 3rd Class. Your Grand Company and rank can be confirmed at any time under the Profile tab in the Character Interface, under Character in the main menu. Grand Companies pay their members not in gil but in company seals. You can confirm how many seals are currently in your possession under the currency in the main menu. Seals can be earned by completing various Grand Company missions. A Grand Company quartermaster is stationed at each Grand Company headquarters and will exchange items for company seals. Company seals are only redeemable with the Grand Company that issued them. Okay. The Grand Companies of Eorzea are in constant need of supplies and provisions to maintain their daily operations. Adventurers can earn experience points and company seals by crafting or gathering the items required and delivering them. Speak to a Grand Company personnel officer. I don't know why I said officer, but that's what I said, apparently. Or one of the many officers stationed throughout the realm to complete the delivery. Each sought change. Why did I say each? I swear I just can't read anymore. You know what? Final Fantasy XIV, if nothing else, will be good for me training my reading out loud skills, because I don't feel like I've read out loud in so very long. But anyway. Items sought change every day, Earth time. They can be confirmed by selecting timers located under duty in the main menu. Okay. Wait, okay, so let's check my character. Is it like profile? Okay. I have no titles, but now I can see that this is a thing. Okay, I don't know why it's like so hard to go down, but you can see it now. Okay, that's cool. But I do think I'm going to call it here. It is just like just about to be 2 hours and 30 minutes. But they do want me to talk to Riki about chocobos. So I'm thinking maybe next time I start by getting a chocobo. If that's what it's saying I can do, that would be really cool. And then I'll continue and talk to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. If it was like they just wanted me to go back to the Waking Sands, I was like, maybe I would go back, but there's like other things they kind of wanted me to do. So I think with that, let me just, you know, do my little zoom in. Stand here and stare at you, watch you, and tell you, you have to subscribe. Just kidding. All I'm going to say is, thank you so much for watching. If you did watch, whether or not you chatted, I appreciate you so much. If you want, you know, if you liked what you saw in this video, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It's free and it helps me out a ton. But if you don't want to, no worries, no stress, I understand. So with all that said, I will see you guys in a later live stream or video. So I will end stream here. Bye-bye.